know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3. Now here's Porter. Here's the pass to Smith. Green deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Back to Smith. That 3 off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Smith. And he dunks it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Holiday gets the bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Clark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Passes it to Green. Porter looking it over. Şengün passes to Porter. Over Holiday. No good there. The Bucks go the other way with it. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Smith.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And finished off by Martin.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
That one drops for him.
They're going hard to the rags, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Allen. Now here's Porter at the elbow. Green. Ingles covering. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Ingles. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Portis trying to free himself. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tight, he powers through it.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Out to the wing. There's Green with the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 9-point game. Nice shot by Portis.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Smith kicks to Porter. Over Holiday. Here's Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Garuba's checked in, and it's Josh Christopher in for Porter. Pass to Connaughton, and here's Giannis. A baseline J, and Garuba pulls it down.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here is Smith. Here's Christopher. Shot clock at 6. The Rockets with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Connaughton passes to Portis. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The Rockets pull it in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Holiday against Green. Good work defensively by Ingles. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll return shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. And the wings for him, Matthews and Middleton. Brook Lopez is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Carter in at the 1 spot. Now here's Matthews. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. They grab their own miss. And Matthews throws it down.
Yeah, nicely done. A pretty strong dunker is Wes Matthews. Soars off the ground to jam it home. Way to go, Wesley.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Here is Porter, following the basket by Brook Lopez. Tate with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Bucks lead by 15. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a four-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Now here's Matthews, following the miss by Frank Kaminsky. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Allen's checked in for Milwaukee. Dragic comes in for Carter, and a switch here also for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Porter, no luck. Milwaukee leading by 18. Allen with it, now guarded by Porter. Lopez kicks to Dragic. Back to Lopez. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
First one falls for him. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes, and then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived, and the title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
Now here is Martin. Looking to end the run. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Here's Middleton. The shot comes out, and Houston the other way now. Now Martin. With the floater. The shot misses. Good D by Lopez. Bucks leading by 20. Here's Allen. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. Left side, Martin. Knocked loose. Stolen by Middleton. 3-on-3. That's good from Allen on the assist from Dragic. Allen's got his first 2 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
Now, here's Green. Outside Porter. They need this one. And finished off by Porter.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr., unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's Giannis with the drive. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Porter. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Şengün. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Beauchamp. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
Now, here's Porter. Green against Holiday. Back to Porter. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Giannis has taken it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
Now here's Porter. He can't get that one. Rockets with some nice D. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. That one good for two. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Porter. And here is Green. Smith outside. The Rockets again can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Milwaukee on top, running away with it. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, no lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too, when the team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care. I'm out of here.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Checking out the group for Stephen Silas to start the second half. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside Holiday. Rockets with the rebound. If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Martin kicks to Porter. Smith the pass to Green. Outside, Porter puts up a three, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Here's Giannis. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got 22 points.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength. Has really been a factor in his overall development.
Şengün, no good. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch. And we thank you for that story.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Christopher following the three by Milwaukee. Out to Smith. Shot to stop the run. Allen with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
Carter, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And a switch here also for Houston. Tate's checked in. Back to Green. Pass to Christopher from deep. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Green. 4 on the clock. Tate. Rebounded by the Bucks.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Green after the basket by Milwaukee. Trying to end the drought. Şengün, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Allen. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. It's good on the putback.
And the activity of the Greek freak around the bucket. I mean, this guy just does not quit. Relentless. Really knows how to finish with authority after misses come his way. Wow.
Now, here's Tate. Şengün kicks to Green. From the high post, and he comes up with the deuce. Green's got his second basket of the night.
And boy, what a much-needed bucket there. Ends a 16-0 run by Milwaukee.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Crowder, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Grayson Allen. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Christopher. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Really confident from the interior because of his length and strength. Giannis feels like he can score from anywhere, anytime.
Here's Christopher. Ingles covering. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Goran Dragic is checked in for Javon Carter. And a change for the Rockets. Porter's checked in. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 19-4 run right now. Trying to get open is Crowder. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist from Ingles.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Ingles covering. Now the pass to Garuba. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 32 points in the game.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Last year, 90%, and he was right there among the best in the league with that percentage.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Porter releases. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. Matthews out there with Dragic, and it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. Here's Washington, following the basket by Giannis. Passes it to Tate. Now here's Washington. Misses off the left iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Antetokounmpo, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Giannis has got 38 points. And here are the Rockets now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Washington passes to Tate. And the 3 off target. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Portis trying to free himself. And that one's good on Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Tate, following the basket by Giannis. Here's Nix. pass to Washington. The Rockets with another miss.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Jay Crowder's checked in for Bobby Portis, and it's Carter in for Goran Dragic. Now, here's Tate. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Now, here's Washington. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Bucks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Ingles, good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Rockets have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the 4th quarter underway. Pass to Tate. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Joe Ingles. Antetokounmpo comes in for Crowder. Allen's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Holiday in for Javon Carter. And here is Washington following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Kaminsky, and he banks in the layup.
I like the way Kaminsky takes advantage of using the angles now. He plays smart inside.
And Lopez throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Washington passes to Knicks. Back to Washington. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, and the rejection by Giannis. Washington against Holiday. Here's Giannis. Buries it down low. Antetokounmpo's got 44.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
The pass to Knicks.
2 minutes.
Giannis against Kaminsky. The shot missing. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Outside Holiday. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Kaminsky. And Tate throws it down.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Nix. The three. The Rockets again can't hit. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Nix. He kicks to Kaminsky. The Rockets again can't hit. Holiday with it. And Beauchamp gets it to go.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Passes to Nix. There's the feed to Kaminsky. Wide open. Giannis grabs the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
I think we're just having fun. I think our guys were running to their spots, and we were able to drive the lanes and made the right pass, and we were knocking down shots. The ball was moving. We were defending. We were having fun. So that's why we got to win.
So you need to patent that formula, I guess. Congrats on the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.